It's recording. All right, so here we go. When we're done with our project, I just wanted to show you guys a couple things that you can do that are pretty cool. One is we can add text. So let's say this is the back of my toy. I get that it's not the real thing because obviously it's just a square, but let's say it's the back of my toy. What's really cool, and let me give it some color. I'm gonna go with red. All right, so there's my color. What's really cool is I can add text, and it's this little text button here. And what I can do is I can put in the text. So I'm gonna name my toy Mcquay toy. I'm so creative. All right, Mcquay toy. Now, extruded means how far out. And we've talked about extruding all the time. So it's going to go out 1/8. And right now, it's really big. It's 3 inches. One letter will be bigger than my, big as my piece here because this is 5 by 6. So that's too big. So where do I change it? I go into fonts. Drag this aside or make this just a little smaller because this is where you change it. So instead of 3 inches, I'm going to go 0.25. That's 1/4 inch, and that should work. And now I can also click on these to pick different fonts because the one that they have is not very cool. But I don't know. There's so many, it's hard to make a choice. Let's pick something that is funky. That's kind of funky. All right, so there I go. Now I want to place that, and there it is. It might be just a little small. What I can do now is I can go to this tool, which is called Scale, and I can click on this and actually drag it and make it bigger. I can click on this one and move it around. Now what's weird though is if I don't unclick, if I click anywhere else, it keeps moving it. All right, so there's my toy. Now if I want to change the color, I can change this to different colors. I could even, do you see how this has got those lines? That means that it is a component, and I can double click on these and change this. Now I could pick each letter and change the color individually if I wanted to. I could even have the tops different than the side if I wanted to. So I could get really funky with this if I wanted to. How do I get out of a component? Just click outside. So there's that. So that is one way of adding letters. Okay, now I'm going to